Welcome to Now Leo Know, where curiosity roars loud. Did you know that one of the most powerful rulers of ancient Egypt has a modern passport, even though he died over 3,000 years ago? That's right. Pharaoh Ramesses II, the legendary king, the great builder, and the warrior of gods, was issued a real, legal, government-approved passport in the 1970s. And it wasn't just a symbolic gesture. He actually used it. Before we get to the passport, let's rewind a bit. Ramesses II, also known as Ramesses the Great, ruled Egypt for 66 years, one of the longest reigns in ancient history. He lived to about 90 years old, fathered over 100 children, and built monuments so massive they still leave us speechless today. He fought famous battles like the Battle of Kadesh, signed the world's first peace treaty, and was worshipped like a god in his own lifetime. But it's what happened thousands of years after his death that might be even more unbelievable. Ramesses II was buried in the Valley of the Kings, but tomb robbers forced ancient priests to relocate his mummy to keep it safe. It was eventually discovered in 1881, hidden in a secret royal cache with other pharaohs. Fast forward to the 20th century, and this royal mummy had become a national treasure on display at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. But then, something strange started to happen. In the 1970s, scientists noticed Ramesses II's body was deteriorating rapidly. Fungal growth, bacteria, and environmental exposure were threatening to destroy this priceless artifact. Egypt didn't have the preservation tools needed to stop the decay, so they turned to experts in France. And to ship a mummy to another country? Believe it or not, international law requires a passport. In 1976, the Egyptian government issued a legal passport for Pharaoh Ramesses II, listing his occupation as King Deceased. Yes, that's real. It included his full royal name and photograph of his mummified face. And when his plane landed in Paris, the mummy of Ramesses II was received with full military honors, just like a living head of state. A royal salute, national anthems, flags, the works. Once in France, preservation experts went to work. They performed detailed examinations, DNA tests, X-rays, and CT scans. They discovered that Ramesses had suffered from arthritis, dental issues, and battle wounds. But thanks to their efforts, the decay was stopped, and the mummy was saved. After the restoration was complete, Ramesses returned to Egypt, still holding the world's strangest passport. This story isn't just a quirky historical footnote. It reminds us how much we still value ancient culture today, and how far we'll go to preserve it. Ramesses II continues to inspire, even millennia after his death. His passport journey proves that history isn't just in the past. It's alive in the weirdest, most wonderful ways. A king who once ruled the Nile now holds a passport, and in doing so, he bridged a gap of 3,000 years between ancient glory and modern wonder. If you had to issue a passport to a historical figure, who would it be? Thanks for watching.